Hello, YouTubers. You have made it to the Brendan Brown's Virtual World of Knowledge YouTube channel. And today we are going to be talking about 5 reasons why social media is good for you and 5 reasons why it is bad for you. And the social media that we are going to use is going to be all of them, such as, Facebook. And we're going to be covering, I'm Instagram and I got a nice lifestyle. TikTok. Snapchat. And even Twitter. So the number one reason why, and I'm going to be going in between, so I'm not going to just be like all 5 reasons why it's bad, all 5 reasons. I'm going to put them into one split of 10. So the first reason I'm going to talk about why, and I'm going to have 1 through 5 for the bad and 1 through 5 for the good, but let's get to the point. The first reason why social media is bad for you is because it's a distraction. It releases your dopamine, and if you don't know what dopamine is, go check it out on Google. It's scientifically something accurate, and it's something in your brain that causes you, and it's like a chemical in your brain that gets you into doing things you want to do, especially if it gets you excited, such as porn, maybe even Instagram, or even bad hobbies that you love doing, and they're always negative. It can be any hobby that's really, really negative. But thank God we have Jesus, and we also have the internet and people to help you with these situations, which is why I want to get to number 1 of why it is a good thing. The good thing, number 1, that why social media is great is because you can promote positivity, you can motivate people, you can help people. And to be honest with you, I always motivate people. I have been doing this since I don't know when I made my first, account in 2020. I have been motivating a lot, and I really enjoy it. And that's why I really love social media, because at first I always used to be a person who always used to been, who cares about social media? Oh, who cares about that? Social media always just have negativity. But then I had to realize that social media is a good thing. And it doesn't bring negativity, it brings positivity. And if you use it the right way, you can make it positivity, you can make it great. Because that's what anything can be good or bad, because it's just how society made it. Anything you do can be good, anything you do can be bad. So it doesn't really matter what you do, as long as you're just trying to get it into being the right way, that's positive for everyone, then things can go the way you expect it to go. But let's move on to number 2 of why social media is a bad thing. Number 2 is that predators are out there, and children and teens love to go and DM people. DM. But DM everyone isn't great, because if you try to DM this person or DM that and try to tell them, oh, my life went like this, my life went like that, my parents stopped me from this, my parents stopped me from that, then you're just going to get messed up in such a matter that it's going to go crazy. You cannot be doing all random stuff, because if you DM the wrong person, you can get messed up on there. And all you ladies who be trying to DM, you young ladies who are trying to DM these older men, and you young guys who are trying to DM these older supermodels, you better stop this mess. Even them scam artist ones that got a link to their site and stuff, you better stop messing with them people, or they'll get you messed up and cause your phone to get hacked because you're trying to go on those random things. And first of all, you shouldn't even be going there in the first place, because hold up. You shouldn't even be going in the first place because you're young. And even to my adult audience, don't do that at all. Don't go to those supermodels, you young or even older men. Don't go to those supermodels, even you young women. Don't go to those supermen models. Don't go over there to that mess. Stop trying to think everything's so fabulous every day. Every day's not going to be peaches and cream. Some things are just going to be bad and good. That's it. But moving on to number 2, why it's a positive thing, is that you can DM the right people. See, if you're catching up with these first 2, now you're realizing that I'm talking about the negative side of it and the positive side of the same one thing into one. Because if you notice, I was talking about DMs, and I said on the negative side that you can DM the wrong person. But when I told you on the positive side, which I'm about to explain right now, you can DM the right person to help you. And there's no problem about DMing an adult, teens. I DM adults all the time, who wants the same career as me in podcasting, YouTubing, even entrepreneurship. I always DM Nige Simmons. If you look at the No Job podcast, which I'll maybe have a link down below so y'all can listen to him if I can push that in that little description. Check it out. I DM him mainly every day about, advice on what to do my podcast, what to do. Because he did just start a podcast, but I've been doing it for 1 year, and who knows? I can take advice from someone who hasn't even started, because it doesn't matter about your status. It just matters about how wise you are and how you can take in the right things. Because it's not a bad thing. And I also DM, Alan Levi Simmons, his cousin, Nige Simmons' cousin, who is Alan Levi Simmons. He is the host of The Purpose Pod. And he has a YouTube channel as well, which I might put in the link down below. I might put that in there because he's another good YouTuber who's not big yet, but he will grow. And Nige Simmons. And also, I just want to tell you guys again, I DM David. David is an entrepreneur too. He actually texts me early in the morning to keep me motivated and disciplined. That's why I'm so spiritually disciplined to do the right things. I'm not being a narcissist. I'm just being honest. That's why I'm just spiritually disciplined to do the right things. And I just thank God, that God allowed me to meet these young men who are adults. They're in the same industry as me when it comes to podcasting, YouTubing, and even just, entrepreneurship. But again, just to tell you guys, there is nothing bad about DMing people who want the same goals as you, no matter what their age is. But just be careful, because some people love to be dirty. But moving on to number 3. Number 3 is, and don't forget, this is the negative side for number 3, is that it can break relationships, cause addictions, and even maybe just take up your whole entire time. The reason I say that is because you be looking at all these things, and you're trying to see all these things, and this can cause you to look all day, like a maniac, and be like, oh, I want to see this, I want to see that, I want to see the new content. And every time you reload your screen, you keep seeing new content. It keeps releasing your dopamine, until it keeps scrolling until it's just going to explode. Keeps going. And that's how it can lead to an addiction. And the other part to it, when it comes to just dissolving away from you and your family members, it can get you standoffish, because your family's going to be like, why you keep looking at that? Why you keep looking at this? Why you keep looking at social media? Why you keep looking at that? They're going to be like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, Jeff? What's wrong with you, Rob? Why are you keep on looking at Instagram? Why aren't you looking at me? Why aren't you spending time with me? And I'm not trying to say all the time give your family members all the love and everything. You should give them all the love and everything, but you got to realize that social media needs to be limited, because your family members and other people are more precious than that dumb little Facebook, Instagram, whatever it is. You can always look at that, but you can't see your family members, because they have a limit of their life. And also, just don't, feel bad because your life isn't like how it is on Instagram, because those social media accounts are just, people living their lives, but they just show the good part, and they don't want to show the bad part. That's all. Moving on to number 3, or the positive side, is that social media can really help soothe others. And this does bring it back to 1, but this is somewhat of 3. It helps family get together. When y'all just take wonderful family pictures, show yourselves having fun, showing your family the funny stuff, like the memes maybe you see on Instagram, like how I see NBA memes daily on Instagram. I just laugh at them. Or even just, just show things that are wonderful. Just show them, well, hey, did you see this little rabbit that was jumping? Or did you see this little dog that was doing this and that? Did you see that? Did you see that? Stuff like that makes people laugh. Bring them together. Because that's amazing. And that's what you should do on Instagram. It should be, or even other social media accounts. I'm sorry, I always use Instagram a lot because I do use it daily. But, use it as something to come together. And also the reference number 3 of the negative side, I just want to tell you guys who still watch them all day and be on social media all day. With me, I always check my social media stats of my history of how long I keep looking on there. And guess what it says on Instagram, how long I look on there daily. 44 minutes a day. Yeah, it's shocking. 44 minutes a day. It's because I look at it during my lunch break in school. After school, I look at it. Then I may be looking at it when I'm playing a game with my cousin on PlayStation. And then I usually look at it before I go to bed. And then I probably look at it early in the morning. So that's 5 times a day I only look at it. 5 times a day. And the other times I look at it maybe might be for like a good 3 minutes or 2 minutes, because really it don't take me that long to be on social media to look on. I just look on there for about maybe 2 to 5 minutes. But if it is longer, it probably will go up to at least 10 or 20, but that's it. Because I'm not trying to be a narcissist. It's just me. I'm very spiritually disciplined. And if you do want proof, I'll show you a screenshot of it at the end of this video. I might have a screenshot up here. If you actually check the end of this video, there should be a screenshot before you get to that end card that says like and subscribe. So I hope y'all be able to see that history to know the truth. And if my numbers are a little bit higher, that probably means that maybe last week it was a little horrific because I wasn't back at the studio. But also not to be sidetracked. Look at this studio. We're back. We're back. And I'm very happy. And also, what's back? Jade Black glasses are back because they just released their new collection last weekend. So again, if y'all want to purchase these glasses, which I've been telling you guys on past YouTube videos, which I'm not going to explain no more, and the only thing I'm really going to explain is that it has UV, A, and B, protection, and also has digital and sunlight, blue light blocking protection. And the rest you can see on the site, and the link will be down below to that site. And if you want to purchase these, use my 10% coupon code, which is BrendanB15. Once you use that, you will get automatically 10% off when you get your first purchase. So, hey, hope y'all enjoy it. But since we already went to 3, let's move to number 4. Number 4, and this one, maybe not going as much now because of the pandemic, but it probably used to go a long time ago, but it is cyberbullying. Yeah. Cyberbullying is a negative aspect to social media because I remember at the time when I never had a social media account because I never had none until last year, 2020. Cyberbullying was more worse than, just normal bullying. Like cyberbullying was from left to right, front to center. And I mean, it was going chaotically, like just crazy. I mean, everyone was just talking about how it's crazy how these people are doing this and that and this and that and this and that, and this person teasing this one and that one teasing the other. It's just disappointing and it's sad. And I think cyberbullying is still going on right now. It's just probably not as much as how it was, before the pandemic. Because before the pandemic, it was very, very harsh, very harsh. But on the other hand, there is a fourth thing that's positive to it. And the fourth thing is that you just don't see nothing at all. The fourth thing is that, that's positive on social media is that you see people take care of other people. You see people help the homeless. And, if you actually look on social media, it may give you ads on Instagram and stuff about how you can help people, donations. Even on Facebook, I think it does that. And Twitter, how you can help people in donations, even in your local town or local state, wherever you're at, or country. And because I believe social media is around the world too, instead of USA, we're down here. And, you can just help people in their donations and everything. And that's what's great about the positive thing about it. You can help people on social media, not just mentally with motivation, but physically and financially, in their lives. And it's a blessing how God can really work things out, which you will notice what I just said about God will bring me to number 5 of the positive aspects once we get to this negative aspect of number 5. So let's move on to number 5. Number 5. Wait a minute, why I got that? Number 5. It was 4 fingers, but it's number 5. Okay, so number 5, and the negative aspect of number 5 for social media is that, please, it's not reality. Woohoo! It's not reality. It's definitely not reality. It's not reality. It's definitely not reality. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Because all those things you see is fake. I know in this video I've been saying the same thing over and over again. It's either that, it's either this, and that, this, and that, and that, this. I know it sounds like I'm saying the same thing, but I'm not lying to you. It's not reality. It's definitely not reality. There's so much negative aspects to it besides the 5 stuff I just said that was negative, such as just, like I said, be careful who you DM. Be careful of the scamsters out there who give you links to their websites, or even those models or anything, give you the website, and boom, you get hacked up. You get hacked in your phone or your device, or even just other things such as looking at negative stuff, acting like the negative stuff, liking negative stuff, seeing fake things that aren't even real. Because the other day ago I looked on a CBSN network on my TV, and it showed how children are knowing about fake history that happened in the past, and they're liking it on social media, and they're saying that some of those stuff on social media are lies that weren't talking about what really happened in history. On the positive aspect of it, social media does give you a bit of reality in a way if you watch certain content such as NBA content or, news content or anything like that. That's reality. But, pictures of your celebrity doing this and that, or them drinking, or them partying, or them with a nice Lamborghini or whatever the heck those cars are, that's not reality. That's just their success. That's just their money they're spending because they got the money to do that. Real life people cannot do that until they achieve whatever goal they want. Or if they don't want to achieve that goal, it's still not reality. But yep, that's all I had to say on this 5 reasons why it was bad and 5 reasons why it was good on this YouTube channel. I hope y'all just very much enjoyed it, very much learned something from it, and I hope y'all just really, really, really enjoyed this wonderful YouTube video. Because in fact, I have so many plans further on this not podcast, on this YouTube channel. I'm very excited. Oh, hey, y'all have made it again. Yes, this video is not over yet. What I really want to tell you guys and gals of my YouTube audience, and someone my podcast audience that looks at this, or even my podcast audience that's from this YouTube channel that looks at my podcast, so forth and so forth, vice versa. I will be rebranding my podcast, which I believe I told y'all on my last update video, and I told you guys that I would be back, and I promised you, and now today is Wednesday as this recording, or either Thursday, depending on when this video is uploaded, and I have very much concluded that I will end, not the podcast, but end that way of how I used to always talk about random topics, and now change it to where I want to help people be successful in life and help them realize that a 9 to 5 job is not important, and that you can be successful once you reach that potential, because you cannot leave your job immediately, but you can reach that potential if you get there. And that's why I'm so happy that the No Job podcast very much inspired me, just to make this YouTube channel somewhat in a way, but mostly make that podcast be rebranded, because I am thankful that the No Job podcast came in and just, made us podcast episodes, because I was just watching them over and over every day, every week I watch them, and I just want to see them again and again because they're so informative and interesting. He even got a new episode today. I'm gonna watch it, but I really enjoy his content and I like it, even though he's a small YouTube channel. I really like it, and it seems like he is one of those 200 million subscriber people, but he's not. It's shocking, it's very shocking, and I really enjoy his content, like I tell you, and I endure his stuff. Once again, I don't want to keep you too long, and I just want to tell you guys that for this update, yes, I just want to give you a little brief update that I will be rebranding the podcast. My first anniversary is on March 21st, 2021. That's when it's going to premiere, and during this weekend, all of March, I will be making teaser trailers and somewhat of a teaser pilot episodes. Not one pilot episode, but I'll have more pilot episodes. And from now on, I am going to start scripting out my episodes, because I do not script them out a lot. But these pilot episodes will not be scripted. They'll just either come out my mind, or either I might just write like dots on them on paper. But yeah, that's all I had to say. Hope y'all just enjoyed this wonderful YouTube channel. And let's see what 2021 got for us, guys. Goodbye. See y'all next time, and I don't know.